A very good morning to our lecturer, Madam Islin. My name is Karthikesen and my matrix number is 10DDT21F1114. So today I'm going to present my lab activity 1, which is construct the Visual Basic program by using .NET frameworks developing Windows application. So the first question is identify 5 names of object control from the toolbox tab and explain its function. So the first toolbox button is select objects. Select objects is the only item in the toolbox that doesn't draw a control. When you select it, you can only resize or move a control that has already been drawn on a form. The second one is label. It allows you to have text that you don't want the user to change, such as caption under a graphic. The third one is text box. It holds the text that the user can either enter or changes. And the combo box allows you to draw a combination list box and text box. The user can either choose an item from the list or enter a value in the text box. The last one is list box, which is used to display a list of items from which the user can choose. The list can be scrolled if as more items can be displayed at one time. So now I'm going to show how to create a new project using Visual Studio. So here we have to open a Visual Studio first and then click create a new project. And then we have to select Windows Forms app.net framework. So you can search here and then we have to name it. I name it as project 1. Then we have to select a better location and check the framework all, then click create. So now I'm going to create a Windows simple app for using the toolbox. So now I'm going to select label and then drag it here, and another label and drag it here, and I'm going to select another toolbar which is text box beside the label 1 and label 2. So okay, now I'm going to change the text for label 1 as name, and the design name I keep it as label 1, and for the label 2 I have to keep the design name as label 2, but going to change the text as class, and then click the text box and going to change the design name for text box as text box 1, and for the text box 2 as text box 2. So I'm going to select another label and drag it at the upper of the label and text box, and then going to clear the text of the label 3, and I'm going to add a button for this form, and keep it as the design name as button 1, but going to change the text as send us, and I'm going to create a link for the button double click the button. So this is the coding I've created for the button to link the button. So you can see label 3 dot text, the label 3 which is the design name of the label 3, and hello plus text box 1 dot text, the text box 1 which is the design name of the text box 1, plus from plus the design name of the text box 2 dot text. So we are going to save it, and now we are going to run the coding to see the output of our app. So it's loading. So finally we get our output of our project 1. So here I'm going to type my username and click the button. So we can see the output we put in our coding is correctly success. So that's all from me, madam. Thank you.